I'm sure you've seen grocery stores lately and a lot of items just not being in stock. Online grocery shopping has increased. There's just a whole bunch of unclarity about, should I be stocking up? Should I just continue business as usual with my grocery shopping? So I wanted to show you guys basically what I have in my pantry, what I have in my freezer, and how you can use these different types of ingredients to make budget-friendly meals at home. Hey guys, it's Justine with Debt Free Millennials. Welcome back. This is the channel to help you crush debt and live payment free. If you're new to the channel, please click subscribe. We are down here trying to hunker down during this crisis. Kyle and I are both working from home. Working from home is the norm for me. And so I typically am in my kitchen a lot. I'm looking for snacks, I'm looking for meals. So I wanted to give you guys some ideas of what's inside my pantry and my fridge. So let me show you what I got. Alright, so a lot of my stuff is actually from Costco. So you'll notice in my treasure, if you will, a lot of these things I just got from Costco. And mind you, most of these ingredients I got prior to quarantine time. So, I mean, the bulk of this stuff was pre-quarantine stuff, just the things that I have normally on hand. So I have this Jose's Vanilla Nut Whole Bean Coffee. It's so good. Got that at Costco. If you are doing keto, I highly recommend the Kirkland brand of almond flour. Quinoa is also good. I've had this bag of quinoa forever. It lasts so long. I also really love Kodiak cakes. If you need something that's filling and that's packed with protein, I highly recommend Kodiak cakes. They are $11 for this big box at Costco. And then I have some mixed nuts and almonds. I also have some walnuts here that I really like to throw in salads, and then some of the organic peanut butter from Kirkland. This was $9 for a 2-pack, and this is like the giant size. So I got that as well. The steak strips are another really good source of protein, and I really like the Kirkland brand because if you are a millennial who's into their health benefits, so there's only 4 grams of sugar in the steak strips, and they have 9 grams of protein, so that's pretty good. I'm also really into the olive oil from Costco. That's usually running me about $12, $13. Coconut aminos, this was probably $11 for this big bottle. And have you ever heard of Montreal steak seasoning? This is the Costco size version of the Montreal steak seasoning. You can typically buy this in the grocery store, but this is a deal. This whole thing, I believe, was $7. So that's going to last us a long time. And then at my local Kroger, I have all of the large cans of tuna, and I will make tuna salad with that. I'm not immune to tuna salad, guys. I ate this all through my debt-free journey, and I still eat it. And then, of course, I have regular all-purpose flour. So in addition to all of those things, let's check out what is inside of my cupboard here. Check out this full. Kyle just thought it would be funny to throw Spam into our grocery. This actually, we did get this right before quarantine went into effect. I don't think I'm going to use it, but it is kind of funny. The rest of this stuff is pasta sauce. We have a couple of things of pasta, and because I'm so short, I'll do this. There's rice up there. There's more rice, and there is more pasta up there. So the plan is, Kyle and I are typically really healthy eaters, so we've done Whole30. We're actually on keto right now. I'm going to be a millennial, and God, I can't believe I'm saying this. Coronavirus may be messing up my keto plans, but we are going to make sure that we are fed and that we have things on hand. So a lot of this stuff, I can make quinoa chicken bowls, or I can make keto bread with the almond flour, which is really filling. The tuna I can make tuna salad with. Those are some ideas that I can use just with my pantry ingredients. We haven't even checked out the freezer yet. Okay, come with me inside of my freezer here, my very tiny freezer. But we do have a lot of frozen cauliflower rice. I have a big thing of frozen ham that I could defrost and put into a soup along with the cauliflower rice. That would be really good. I have frozen bananas and frozen fruit for protein smoothies. They're super good with almond milk, which I do have in the fridge. Also, because we were on this keto thing forever, I did get these egg thins. They're basically little crepes that you can add almond butter to, or I've done cream cheese or eggs and bacon. They're really good. I got a 2-pack for $10 at Costco, and you can keep them in the freezer. Another thing that I always love to have on hand are chicken breasts, chicken thighs. There is some ground turkey back there, and I use all of that for various meals. Okay, so that's a look inside of my pantry and my freezer. The meals that I've been preparing these past couple of days have been kind of casserole one-pot meals. So if you're interested in those recipes, I'll link to them or somehow get them to you if you want to comment below. But I've been making a ground turkey stir fry. That's a one-pot meal. I've made buffalo chicken cauliflower casserole. That's a keto-friendly meal. All of these are keto-friendly, actually. I'm going to be making zucchini chicken enchiladas. That's a new recipe. Keto bread, super filling. It uses almond flour and eggs. Ooh, I also have this really amazing gluten-free lasagna. Basically make lasagna the same way, only instead of pasta, you can use spaghetti squash. And then I've just used frozen shrimp and made a shrimp salad. I made French onion soup. Onions are super cheap. You can also do this with potatoes and make a nice potato soup. Anything that you can put in the crock pot as well, I really love. In fact, I put chicken breasts and chicken thighs all in a crock pot. I season them with that Montreal steak seasoning, and then you can dump that into a casserole. These are super easy meals. You don't have to be elaborate with them. You just need to plan ahead and think, how can I make this into a bulk meal that will last us a couple of days? And for snacks, we are snacking on the beef jerky, the nuts. I have a bunch of cheese in the fridge as well, including cottage cheese. That's also a good one. If you can buy the jumbo size container, you are going to get the best price per ounce. And that's about it. We're pretty simple, and we are repeating meals and just kind of eating the same things over and over again right now. It's not glamorous, but it does save us a lot of money, especially now when resources are just a little up in the air. You're not really quite sure when things will be back in stock. And if you don't want to go venture out and do the takeout option with restaurants, I think there are some things, if you can just look inside of your pantry, look inside of your freezer and think, how can I cutthroat kitchen this inside of my own kitchen? I think you're going to be just fine. If you want any further recipe ideas, especially with the keto thing, I sound like so typical millennial talking about keto during this quarantine time. But I really love Flav City with Bobby. I will link to his YouTube channel below. He has a ton of really good recipe options. Otherwise, I will link to my Pinterest board and you can see exactly what I'm cooking. I hope that helps. You guys hang in there and let me know what you're cooking at home. I love cooking. So give me some new recipe ideas.